Aho, brothers of the axe. It's Joe. I'm out here on the bench today and got an unboxing for you guys. It is Saturday and it is about 12:25. Got the Seiko Samurai on today. Got that on a Barton leather NATO strap. And you know what? A lot of guys will say that the leather does not belong on a dive watch, but it's one of my favorite looks, so go ahead and cry about it if you want. But anyways, Seika Samurai. Got a package from the man, the myth, the legend, Brother Mike Normandy, my friend and yours. So yeah, guys, we're going to get this opened up and see what we got. Worked a trade out with Mike. Sent him up a humongous Connecticut pattern that I shot a video on the other day. I'm not sure if it'll be released before or after this one, but you'll see it eventually, as well as a little Swedish cruiser. And Mike is a big Square Label Collins guy too, so I sent him up a big 4 and 3.5 pound or something like that. 4 pound 3 ounce something jersey, Collins jersey. So he sent this back to me, and he's got another axe heading my way too, apparently, as well. An LL Bean marked Snow and Neely Hudson Bay. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. But what's in this one's going to be really cool too, I'm sure. And I know some of the things that are in here, and he said he threw in a couple other little goodies for me, or maybe one other goodie or whatever it is. But anybody that knows Mike knows he always hooks it up. So I'm excited to get this opened. And without further ado, we're going to crack this open. I got the Spyderco Enduro 4 here today. Haven't carried this one in a while, but threw this one in the pocket today and get this sucker opened up here. Just try to be a little careful getting this open because I know there's some wood in here for sure. See what we got. All right, we got packages inside of packages. Okay. All right, what do we got? Box within a box. Oh, okay. We got, all right. Let's get all this out here. This is always awkward, getting all the crap out and trying to keep an organized little shooting area here. All right, so we got packaging. Be gone. All right, so I think I know what yeah, I definitely know what this is. This is part of the deal. Okay. I definitely don't know what this is. I know what that is. Ooh, a nice new file. That's cool. I actually needed. I was actually gonna buy a file. I'm glad I didn't. Damn. I don't know what kind of files these are. This is a big mother. Well, okay, know what that is. Make sure that I'm not throwing away any precious goodies in here. All right, be gone. All right, where do we start? So, Mike is a big proponent of Whiskey River trading and their exotic candles that they do drops of all the time. And part of the trade that we worked out was a couple of the Osage handles on the latest drop. So we'll start with this one. This is a 28 NEC in Osage Orange. And I have not had a 28 NEC before. Feels good. I still want to try to get my hands on either a Hoffman or a 28C, one of the curvy ones. But Yeah, this feels good. And I have a couple New England axes in my possession already, and possibly maybe on their way to me in the near future that might work really well on this New England pattern here. But this is a nice feeling axe here. Nice and thin. And the Osage is really cool too. I'm assuming that this thing is going to oil up really nice. Grain on it is pretty good. It's got a weird sort of waviness to it, which is interesting. Little run out. But I'm not exactly sure what the grain structure of Osage Orange is anyway, so I'm sure this won't be an issue. But yeah, Mike, this thing is cool. I really dig this already. Very nice. And in the same vein here, we've got a small little 24-inch cruiser in Osage. Check the end grain. And again, this is a nice and thin little handle here. Hold on one second. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Here we go. I got this little, I think this is a paper label plum that Ryan from over Lionhead Restorations hooked me up with. Pretty sure this is a paper label plum. Maybe thinking that on this 24 to complement my Adirondack cruiser and my 28-inch cruiser. And then I'll have a Plum, a Collins, and a Kelly cruiser. But yeah, I think that could be cool. Little 28. As if a cruiser axe wasn't already compact enough, this would be a really compact little pack axe here. Hang that head back up. Cool, man. So yeah, right off the bat, these Osage handles are cool. Let's get these out of the way. All right, everybody wants to know, I'm sure, what this is. And where'd I put my knife? Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Well, it's an axe, I'll tell you that much. And get this sucker open here and you'll figure out what kind of an axe. Let's see. Like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Open it up a little bit. Okay, we got a 3-line flint edge. Okay. We got ourselves a 3-line Connie flint edge. Pretty nice one too. Nice edge on there, Mike. And this is on a, I believe he said this was a 36 council tool handle, replacement handle. Now, I don't know if I'll wind up keeping the council tool handle on here because I'm a shorter guy. So 36 might be a little long for a chopper for me, but it's a nice handle. And if anything, I'll use it on another project. Yeah, I don't know if Mike blued this thing before he sent it out to me, but strong smell of bluing on this and a really nice deep bluing job on it. So very cool. Yeah, this is in good shape. Handle feels good. I think Mike said he might have thinned this down quite a bit, but cool axe for sure. And I don't currently have a Kelly Connecticut at the moment, so cool to get this one. All right. Well, that was okay. So let's take a look at this file. So this is, if I had to guess, this is probably a 12-inch. No, 14-inch. So this is a 14-inch single cut, double-sided single cut. I don't see a maker's mark on it, but it looks like it's a new file. So and I can feel the toothiness in it. And this thing feels like it's going to hog off a lot of material, which is sweet because I have a bunch of different axes that I need to grind, and my current beater Grobet file is getting a little worn. So this was sorely needed here. And then we got another little file here. This is probably a 10-inch. Yeah, this is a 10-inch. And this is another single cut. And again, this one feels nice. Good quality file. I don't think this has been used. I think both of these are brand spanking new. So, wasn't expecting these at all, and happy to get them. So thanks, Mike, for that. Cool little addition here. Cool little bonus. All right, so what do we got? We got a couple different things, and I have no clue what either one of these are. We didn't talk about any of these. So this is already practically halfway gone. So let's take a look. Oh, that's right. No, we did talk about this. I forgot about that. So this is a little Tommy axe. A little Tommy. I have one Tommy currently, but I was saying to Mike I wanted to grab another one and maybe try to put it on a longer handle. And this one is, you know, stamped True Temper Tommy axe, obviously. And then on the other side, stamped no TA, which I'm assuming means like no tariff, something like that. So maybe it was for export, or maybe it was not for export, or I'm not sure 100%. But so I'll probably wind up pulling it off this handle because I want to make a maybe like a 22. I know Nate has a couple Tommies on a 22. So we'll see. But this is a nice handle. I'm going to try to see if I can save this handle and throw another like scout pattern or something on it. It's got a couple cross wedges, metal cross wedges, but I think if I get the wood pulled out, I'll be able to go in there with a pair of pliers and pull those cross wedges out. And then maybe when I rehang it, I'll just replace those metal cross wedges with wood cross wedges. But I like the pattern on that handle. It's nice. Cool. Yeah, and this is a pretty clean example here. It's got the claws intact, which I don't really care about. I was going to probably delete the claws anyway, because the claws sort of prevent you. Well, you know what though? I've never had a Tommy axe that had claws. Really doesn't stop you from choking up all that much. I mean, it does dig into the meat of your hand, I suppose, a little bit, but I don't know. It's a nice example. Maybe I'll keep this one clawed. I don't know. That's a problem for another day. But right now, it's just a nice example. Double stamped True Temper Tommy. All right. Take a look at this. Let's see what we got here. I'm assuming this is another axe head. Whoa. Dude, is this a Cedar Pattern? And a Warren, too. Holy shit, Mike. Dude, this is a freaking cool axe, man. What does it say? £1, 11-ounce cedar. Yeah, dude, this is cool. I have not had a Cedar Pattern before. And this is an interesting stamp, too. I got another Warren in a trade recently you guys might have seen from Ryan. So that's the same stamp there, the Old Faithful Warren axe. This is a really, really crisp stamp too. Man, this is a cool head, Mike. I think I might have just the handle for it too. Here we go. This is an old vintage pattern, I think 19 or 20 inch. Yeah, like 19 and a half inch. Old vintage pattern. Oh, it slides right on there. That could be really cool. Or maybe I make something in the 22 inch range for this. But this is pretty cool. Well, it's not pretty cool. That's cool as hell. Let's see. I'm stepping on all the bubble wrap, as you can hear. So this is an HB Montreal. Is about the closest thing that I have to this. And I actually carved a handle for this HB Montreal. It's such a similar head that I don't know. Maybe this might get pushed to the head, pushed to the front of the line. This is cool though. This has a really interesting profile to it. This is really, really cool, Mike. Mike, thank you. This is too much, man. This is really cool of you to send this along, as well as the files too. I wasn't expecting either one of those, but this is a really, really nice gesture, man. And I said it before in the previous unboxing video that I did for something that Mike sent. You know, if you ever get the opportunity to trade with Mike, he's great to deal with. And, you know, he always hooks you up. So make sure you bring your A game when you trade with him, because he's certainly going to bring his. But yeah, really, really clean example. You know, pretty much unmolested pole here. A couple little things, but I'm pretty sure that this is an old axe. Tough to date the stamp for me right here on the spot on camera, but, you know, I would imagine that this is not, you know, very recent, very late stage Warren. I'm assuming that these are earlier, but really cool, man. I'm kind of at a loss for words because this is a cool head. So I think we did all right. I think we definitely did more than all right. So let's see. So we got the 3-line Connie with a nice slim handle on it. We got the 2 single cut files, which again I sorely needed. So that's going to save me $30 right there, having to order a new file. We've got the True Temper Tommy, which is great, in nice shape. The 2 Osage handles from Whiskey River, and the piece de resistance, the Cedar Pattern that, again, I had no clue was coming my way, which I'm still a little in shock of, because this is not a common or cheapy head. So yeah, like Mike, man, really appreciate that one, dude. That's a hell of a bonus, I have to say. That actually might be the star of the show. But as always, Mike has hooked it up. And as always, guys, appreciate you watching. Appreciate, you know, everybody's continued support, everybody's continued comments. And as always, guys, we're going to keep the axe waxed. Everybody be good. Everybody, hope you all are doing well. And until the next one, I'll talk to you later. Take care.